In this GitHub guide, we're guiding you through how to clone, install, and run a repository. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. Now we're handing over the guide to Pausa, who's going to continue.
Before we begin, you may need Git and Node.js installed on your computer. Git lets you clone repository directly from GitHub, while Node.js is required for projects that use npm. Not every GitHub repository needs Node.js, but many web development projects do. So it's a good idea to have them both installed. So just go ahead and open any browser to your liking, and then just go ahead and search for Git and go to the official website for Git and choose to install for your operating system. Here you can select your operating system and click on this particular link to download, and your setup exe file will be successfully downloaded. Just go ahead and run it and follow the setup step. It is pretty simple. After that, just go ahead and go to Node.js and go to the official website for Node.js and click on Get Node.js, and similarly your Node.js setup exe file will also be downloaded. Just go ahead and run the setup prompt. It is also simple. After that, you can just go ahead and close this. Now go to github.com and search for the project or repository that you want to clone. So go to the search bar and let's say I want to clone a portfolio. So I'm just gonna go ahead and search for portfolio, and let's say I want to clone this particular repository. So I'll just go inside the repository, and now you'll see a drop down for code. Just go ahead and click on the drop down and choose to copy the URL to clipboard by clicking on this icon. After that, just go ahead and create a folder where you want to store all of your project. In my case, I have created this particular folder and named it GitHub repo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and double click on it to go inside the folder. And now once you are inside the folder, go to the address bar and type cmd to open command prompt in this particular folder. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and maximize, and here just go ahead and run the following command. As I already have Git and Node.js installed, I can just go ahead and begin typing my code. So the first command that we are going to type is going to be git space clone space and press Ctrl V on a keyboard to paste the URL that we copied from the repository and hit enter. Depending on the size of the project and your internet speed, this may take a few moments. And once it is done, before we can run the project, we need to move into that folder. So basically just go ahead and type cd, and then now when you go inside the folder, you will see a new folder has been created called portfolio. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type portfolio and make sure the spelling is exact. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type portfolio. After that, just go ahead and press enter. And now you can see we are successfully inside the folder. You are now working inside the repository. Now the next step is to install the project required packages. For this, you can just go ahead and type npm space install. After that, just press enter, and now it will successfully start downloading. And sometimes you may run into dependency error during installation. This is fairly common with older repository or project that have not been updated recently. If that happens, just go ahead and run npm space install space double hyphen and force. After that, you can just go ahead and hit enter. And now once the installation is complete, when you now go to that folder, you will see inside portfolio node module folder will be visible. This folder contains all the packages and library the project depends on. You normally don't need to edit anything inside the folder, so it's best to leave it untouched. Now we are ready to launch the project. Just go to your command prompt and just go ahead and type npm space run space dev and hit enter. Or if npm run dev is not working, just go ahead and type npm run and hit enter. If it still does not work, just go ahead and type npm space start and hit enter. And now the project will open on your computer. Keep in mind that because this is running on localhost, only you can access it. It is not live on the internet, so you can safely make changes and test everything without affecting anyone else. You can now open the project folder in your favorite code editor such as VS Code, edit the file and save your changes, and simply refresh your browser to see the updates. If you run into any issue, first make sure you are inside the correct project folder. Then check whether the repository includes a package.json file, as not every GitHub repository is a runnable application. If your project does not have package.json, it may just contain the source file and documentation. So be sure to follow the setup instruction provided in the repository README. If you don't have a package.json but commands like npm run dev does not work, run npm run to see which scripts are available and then use correct ones such as npm start. And that's it. That's how you clone, install and run a GitHub repository.